Well, good morning. Today is Thursday, the 8th of January. Today we are in Matthew 17, verses 22 through the end of the chapter, verse 27. I begin reading verse 22. It says, "As they were gathered in Galilee, Jesus said to them, 'The Son of Man is about to be delivered into the hands of men, and they will kill him, and he will be raised on the third day.' And they were greatly distressed. When they came to Capernaum, the collectors of the 2 drachma tax went up to Peter and said, 'Does your teacher not pay the tax?' He said, 'Yes.' And when he came into the house, Jesus spoke to him first, saying, 'What do you think, Simon? From whom do kings of the earth take toll or tax? From their sons or from others?' And when he said from others, Jesus said to him, 'Then the sons are free? However, not to give offense to them, go to the sea and cast a hook, and take the first fish that comes up. And when you open its mouth, you will find a shekel. Take that and give it to them for me and for yourself.'" A lot going on here. Jesus clarifies and emphasizes once more that he's about to be betrayed, that he is going to be killed, and that he will rise again on the third day. Now, he told them before, and they didn't want to hear it. But he keeps saying it, and every time he says it, it says they're distressed. Well, no one wants to think about it. No one wants to, they can't fathom his death. He's a young man. He heals everyone. They've at this point confessed that he is the Son of God. He is God in the flesh. They've seen the miracles. They've seen him turn water into wine. They've seen him heal the sick, raise the dead, walk on water, produce food for thousands of people from a handful of, a few loaves of fish. And then there's this interesting little take on taxes. They go to Capernaum, and the tax collectors go to Peter and said, "Does your master not pay taxes?" And Peter said, "Well, yeah." But the idea is that it hadn't been paid. And so Peter goes to the Lord, and Jesus asks him a question that's an interesting question. "What do you think, Simon? From whom do kings of the earth take toll or tax? From their sons or from others?" Peter's not dumb. He knows that these tax collectors are crooked. He says from others. And Jesus said to him, "Then the sons are free. However, not to give offense to them, not to give them anything that they can hold against us. Go to the sea and throw out a hook. Not a net. Just throw out a hook. Put some bait on there, throw it out there, and the first fish that you catch, open its mouth, and you'll find a shekel." Now, this is a miracle, right? Only God could know this would happen. Only God, I mean, we could go down the rabbit hole here and, well, did God determine who would be out fishing one day and drop a shekel in the water? And that particular fish swallows it because it's nice and shiny? And that he would make that fish take the bait that, I mean, you can really go down the rabbit hole. But what is the point? The point is Jesus is God. Nothing is impossible with him. And he supplies for his children. Oftentimes miraculously. This is miraculous. This is amazing. And there's no worldly explanation for it. Does that mean that if we owe taxes, we need to go fishing? No. But it does mean that God provides. And if it means he provides strength to get up in the morning so you can go to work, whatever the case, then just know that it is God who provides. And all things are possible through him. The fact that they were distressed over him being delivered up and dying kind of also tells me that they didn't listen all very clearly, because he clearly said he will be raised again on the third day. This is not permanent. This was a temporary thing. His death was tragic and awful. You're right. Absolutely. But the fact that he rose from the dead, victorious over sin, over death and the grave, is a reason to rejoice. So, how do we apply this to our life? We rejoice in the resurrection. We rejoice in that fact that he's alive and that he's the same yesterday, today, and forever. We rejoice in the fact that God supplies our needs, that our God is able to provide, miraculously sometimes, but he is able to provide for his children. And we can rejoice in knowing that he is just, and he takes care of us even when we fail to acknowledge it. I mean, I can't even imagine what Peter was thinking when he went out. It doesn't say anything about what Peter did. It just says what Jesus told Peter to do. But could you imagine being Peter, a professional fisherman who fished with nets? Could you imagine him going out, tying a line, making a hook, baiting it, and throwing it out? And he's thinking, oh boy. I mean, what was he thinking? Was he thinking, what am I doing out here? This is silly. This is foolish. Or was he thinking, oh, I'm about to go find a shekel in this fish's mouth, and how long is it going to be? Oh, there's a fish. Oh, there it is. Here's my taxes. Did he have faith in what Jesus told him, or did he have doubts? Because Jesus said it, by now, hopefully he understood that Jesus was able to do anything. And this was no small thing. But I think he went and did just exactly what Jesus told him to do. And he brought in that fish, took the shekel, and went and paid the taxes. And I doubt if that's probably one fish story he didn't share, because people would have thought he was crazy. But that's okay. Sometimes as God's people, we see God do things that are unbelievable. But we like to share them anyway. And unfortunately, sometimes when you hear people share things like this, they're written off as, But should we be quick to write things off like this, knowing the power of God? I don't think so. Anyway, that's all I have for today. I hope you have a blessed day, and we will see you again tomorrow.